Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO Dimensions vehicle showcase. And today we have the Invisible Jet from the Wonder Woman Fun Pack. And this is the first build called the Invisible Jet. And it looks pretty cool with this whole transparent clear kind of color scheme. I think that's pretty nice. I like the what they've done with these fin pieces, which are actually very nicely transparent. Like some other pieces, you know, have the stuff inside them that kind of like blocks the transparency, but these ones are pretty nice and clear. The whole center section, though, since they are kind of not exact, since they're kind of like reflecty, kind of, you know, like reflect a bit a light, then the gray pieces kind of just blend in a little. So I think that it works well. Obviously, it would have been really nice to get these pieces in transparent clear too. But that's the first build, and since it's hard to distinguish some of the shapes, it'll be interesting to see if they can really differentiate the next two. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so build number 2 of the Invisible Jet is called the Stealth Laser Shooter, and it's an interesting build. It is a very different arrangement of the parts. Obviously, retains some similarity in the fact that it is all invisible, but it now has this big turret on the top and then a smaller one at the back, which they can be moved. They can't be rotated around, but you know, they can go up and down. And the wings, I think, give it a decently different, you know, aerial shape, you know, profile. The use of these ones in the back is interesting, but it's still, the problem with this, the Stealth Laser Shooter, I mean, sure, it is a Stealth Laser Shooter, it shoots lasers, but it doesn't feel different enough from the, you know, from the original Invisible Jet, and I think it's even less different in-game appearance, which, you know, is kind of a little bit of a shame, but I think overall it does, you know, a decent job of just being something different, and it definitely does a decent job of having different abilities. Let's see if the third build is any better. Alrighty, and here is the last build. This is the Torpedo Bomber, and it is a decent looking build. It does have these two things in the front which shoot torpedoes. It kind of looks very similar to like a combination of the last two, which is alright, but I don't know, I find myself actually liking this one more than the last one, but like I feel like this takes away from my appreciation of the last one. I think that this is just a much better appearance. But, you know, and I think it functions more in-game, so I think that this is probably the better of the two. I don't know which one of the three I like the most, because they're all very, very similar. And that's my big problem with this vehicle as a whole. But, you know, hope you guys enjoyed this Dimensions vehicle showcase. I mean, you know, it's a decent vehicle, but it's kind of, the rebuilds aren't really top-notch. I think that it is, though, at the same time, kind of difficult to pick a favorite because of that fact. They're all so similar. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.